Elect Isko Moreno. Yorme, good evening. Maraming salamat sa iyong oras at sa pagbisita dito kahit na traffic.
Oo, maraming salamat sa iyo, Pinky, at sa lahat ng staff ng Bilyonaryo at sa ating mga televiewers. Magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat.
Hindi ka pa ba pagod?
Konti lang. Siyempre, I have to deal with our volunteers. At least, the very least, thank them sa hirap for, I think, 8 months, no? 8 months of uncertainty and challenges. But I just want to be with them and try to shake hands, as many as I can, to show our gratitude as a team in Action Democratico.
8 months, 45 days lang po ang ano.
Oh, but
campaign period.
when you filed your candidacy, well, marami ka ng activities to reach
Paparamdam ka na.
reach people, but we went back to the old ways, and I think there are things in the old times na pwede pa rin and applicable pa rin on how to talk to people, which is the town hall meeting. So we've been doing that since October 9, up and down. I mean, morning, afternoon with Chia Atienza and the Yormes Choice. And awa naman ng Diyos, dumating yung kampanya, settled na yung isipan ng tao because a lot of things were thrown against me, emotional, and some are technicals, but the people needs answer, and I answered it the way kung paano sa kalsada.
Bakit ba, no? Bakit ba naisipan mo talagang bumalik? Ano ba yung nakita mo sa Manila na kinailangan mong balikan?
Well, it started deteriorating. No, I've been telling Ate and the group na sabi ko, I think hindi natin makukuha ng passion show lang yung city's problem. No, we have to show, you have to create extra mile effort to put things in right perspective. A lot of businessmen were worried about the zoning, the abuse in the zoning board, and the abuse on some government employees, and the basic services like the health centers, yun, masyadong ikinagalit yun ng tao when they had it online schedule.
Yun nga yung narinig ko sa isa sa mga kampanya mo.
Oo, medyo nagdamdam talaga ang tao doon. Plus, the fact that nangadugyot talaga ang Maynila. And we became, I think, the data will show, we became #1 in the crime index in Southeast Asia. So this, well, hindi ko naman ipinagkait itong mga data na to, itong mga ano to sa kanila, sinasabi ko to, but ikinipit balikat na lamang ng ilan. But when I went down, may insidente sa Antonio Rivera, may malaking sunog. I went there na nakikiusap yung mga tao, puntahan sila. So that's about 11 p.m. No? Then I went down and doon nag-start yung word na bumalik ka na. That thing viral. No? And sabi ko, why the people are looking for somebody?
Kailan yun? Kailan yung binisita mo yung sunog? Anong buwan?
I think July or August.
Pero Yorme, kahit nasabihin po natin na nanggaling sa mga tao yung bumalik ka na, nung natalo po kayo during the 2022 presidential race, I know you had your own TV show.
Yeah.
Wala ho ba dun sa pakiramdam mo na, just to be honest, that you wanted to come back?
No.
Kasi medyo nabitin din yung iyong
No,
pagka-mayor
not
sa
really,
Manila.
because I trust her. I really trust them. All of them, including those 2 congressmen who were your guests, I think a few weeks ago. All of them, I really trusted them that they will do their job because, modesty aside, ninorture ko naman lahat sila eh. Lahat naman sila participated. I did not govern on my own or capriccio lamang. I tried to involve them and nurture and hone them to do service. Siyempre, nung nawala na ako, medyo okay lang naman yung mag-iba ng kaunti kasi gusto mo na sarili mong, what you call branding or sarili mong pagkakilala. But yourself is, kumbaga di mo naman kailangan pasikatin ang sarili mo. Kusa ka naman sisikat kung nagtrabaho ka naman talaga at nagtatrabaho ka talaga. Naturally, people will love you. Remember, wala namang gastos talaga ang boto. Ang boto, ibinibigay ng tao base sa resulta ng trabaho mo. No? And a lot of things were not continued. So, I think that is the ng konsepto nung resulta, overwhelming result nung boto.
Bakit hindi nila ginawa ang kanilang trabaho? So let's name them. I guess you're assuming, I'm assuming that's Congressman Abante, tama ba? And Congressman...
Sila, mga yung mga alaga namin. Si Joel Chua.
Okay, panalo si Joel Chua.
Yeah, in a very slim margin. Si Roland Valeriano.
Okay,
mga
si
alaga
Joel
naman
Chua
namin.
won by 4,000 votes.
Yes.
Valeriano won by 6,000 votes.
Yes.
Abante lost by 1,000
Yes.
votes lang, ha?
Yes.
So, sinong sinasabi mong...
Lahat sila, mga ka-team ko lahat yan. Mga alaga ko yan.
Wala naman sa kanilang naiwan sa'yo. Lahat sila was with Mayor Honey. Yeah.
Yes. Because maybe they opted to believe on what they want to believe that they're doing their job. Which I respect. As you can see, during the campaign, wala naman akong binatikos sa kanila except that yung personal attack nila, tingin ko nag-boomerang lahat sa kanila.
Okay, let's clarify this. Wala kang, sabi mo, wala kang personal na attack sa kanila. Of course,
Yes.
pag-usapan natin yan, no? Kasi sa Manila, please correct me if I'm wrong, Yorme,
Sure.
6 districts, right?
Yes.
6 po yan, dati iyo. Diba?
Yes.
5 sa kanila pumunta kay Mayor Honey.
Yes.
Naiwan kay Mayor Honey, 1
Yes.
napunta sa'yo. Sino po yung napunta sa'yo?
Si Ernix Junicio.
Okay, si Junicio. Alright. So, wala ngang naiwan sa'yo, pero hindi mo sila binatikos. Pero nung pumunta naman sa'yo, si VP Sara, at nangampanya talaga doon, ay siya naman ang bumatikos doon sa mga congressman, di ho ba?
Hindi ko naman pwedeng pigilan ng damdamin katulad ng isang botante o yung kung ano sasabihin niya sa kandidato. Hindi naman pwedeng magbalat sibuyas ang mga kandidato o mga taong gobyerno kapag binabatik ko sila ng mamamayan. That's a price they have to pay of what they did to a person or to a group of people. But as a matter of fact, when we campaign, very clear yung message namin sa Yorme's Choice. Sabi ko, magsabi na lang kayo ng gagawin ninyo kung kayo'y papasok at kung kayo naman ay pabalik. You just tell them what you did and let the people decide. And awa naman ng Diyos. So, yun naman talaga ang nangyari.
Doon sa 6 districts, no, Yorme, 3 yung were participating rather in the Quadcom or yung sa confidential funds. So I'll identify them, sorry. They are Congressman
Joel Chua,
Congressman
Roland Valeriano, Benny Abante.
Yung po, 2 po, panalo, 1 casualty, 1 talo si Congressman Abante. Paano po yung magiging working relationship ninyo?
Well, they have their own house. They call it the House of Representatives. I hope they will do their job there. And ako naman, nanawagan na ako sa mga leader at mamamayan na magbati-bati na. No? Because there's so much words thrown to us. Very hurtful. In fact, mararamdaman mo yun, alam mo sa proklamasyon. Even they are winning, nobody appreciate their winning.
Nung tinaas yung kanilang mga kamay, ganun ba?
Well, you can ask Paulo. He was there.
Paulo Barcelon, a reporter.
From Bilyonaryo. Wala talaga. But kaya nung naramdaman ko yun, na there's so much hate against them, sabi ko na lamang, ano na tayo?
Yorme, why is there hate against them? Is it because of VP Sara? Or is it because of you?
I don't know. But one thing is for sure, alam ng tao na inalagaan ko sila. We nurtured them and gave them a chance, and they opted to gang up on me. I think yun ang...
More sa'yo?
Hindi ko alam. Kasi it's a fluid. I cannot just monopolize feelings and baka meron ding galit about what they did to Duterte family, the abuse of authority being done to the Duterte family by them, those congressmen mentioned. And we saw it on television. Masyado naman kasing garapal, abusado. At ipinamumuka pa sa atin na kapag binabanatan nila yung isang kandidato, nagkakapera sila. Because they get 70 million, 100 million, AKAP, AIX, and so on and so forth. So, I think, even in the national slate, napansin ko, alam ng tao Alam ng tao yung sitwasyon. So, they paid the price. And I think they should learn their lesson very well. It's a very painful lesson to any candidate. If I were in their shoes, I will feel the same. I have to... kailangan ko ayusin ang sarili ko kung ako yung nasa sitwasyon nila.
Nung kayo po ay tumakbong presidente noong 2022, kayo po natalo.
Yes.
Marami din po ngayong sinasabing kagulat-gulat na natalo this election. What kind of advice will you give those who have lost the senatorial race, the congressional race, or even the local race?
Yeah. Well, ako... Monday evening, I was watching television, across channel, and I saw the trajectory. And I said to my team, si Tito Lito, sabi ko, maggayak na kayo, magligpit na tayo ng gamit. Bukas ang umaga, antabayanan lang natin to, bukas ang umaga, lalabas ako sa Capital Report. And immediately, I think, early morning, I congratulated, even though it is not official count, unofficial count by other stations who naka-hook up sa Comelec server. Sabi na ako, I conceded, face losses, or alam mo, harapin mo na kagad ang katotohanan, yung mapapayo, harapin mo na kagad ang katotohanan, you move on with your life, and be a man enough to, accept defeat. Yung halimbawa, sinabi ko, congratulations sa President-elect Ferdinand Marcos Jr. At marami salamat sa supporters natin. Tahimik na tayo, umuwi na tayo, magpahinga na tayo. Because why do you have to say that? Let's put that in a community level. Kapag hindi ka pa sumusuko at alam mong talo ka na, mainit pa rin ang ulo ng mga tao mo. At damdamin, yung alimpuyo ng tao, nananatili pa rin. But as a leader, ikaw na mismo lagi ang nagsasabi, tiklop na lamesa, tapos na telon, bumaba na telon, uwi na tayo, pahinga na tayo, maraming salamat. I think that's the first advice, because the fastest that you can move on with your life, yung sakit, masakit matalo po, I'm telling you, twice na ako nadadali. Senator, Presidente. Masakit matalo. Don't get me wrong. Iiyak ka lang saglit. Pero be man enough. Talagang ganun. May panalo, may talo. Then you can move on with your lives. Because if not, para ka nananaginip lagi. Napapanaginipan mo lagi yung hindi mo matanggap sa buhay.
So, para bang lead by example, tanggapin mo, sabihin mo, announce it so that your followers will also accept it. Parang ganon.
Yes.
So maybe that would be the advice you would have. Just very quickly before we go on a break, kayo ba nung araw ng eleksyon ng 2022, did you know you were gonna lose?
No. Yes. Sa perspective ng data gathering, the last survey was done, I think, a week before. And if you are talking of 7,100 islands with that kind of lead based on surveys, sabi ko, exercising in futility na to. Yari na tayo. But we must continue. Because sabi nga, fight is a fight hanggang dulo. Ilaban natin. If you believe on something, hanggat hindi naman tapos, at hindi pa naman nagpapasya ang utaw, tuloy-tuloy lang. But nakita na namin yon. Sabi ko, hindi na tayo makakaikot ng Pilipinas. Kulang na to sa oras. Hindi natin aabutin. And that the same thing happened to Manila. On April 23, Okta Research came up with 63% sa atin 18% kay ate, at doon sa pangatlong kandidato,
13,
16%, no? Alam mo, lumabas sa, sa election ng based sa Okta research, no? Publicly, it was published. 60, 21, 17. Kasi plus minus 3 yan
Yeah.
ang margin. So, nakita mo yung ratio, nandun na siya. Kumbaga, yun din halos yung lumabas. So, yung experience namin of losing, feeling losing ahead of time and feeling winning ahead of time, pareho yung pakaramdam.
Talaga.
Oh, talagang ganun na pag-olats sa olats. Pagka panalo, di salamat sa Diyos.
Was there anything that you learned from the 2022 elections na nung umpisa, maraming nag-iisip na ang lakas ng pag-asa mo. Parang isa ka sa mga top choice nung umpisa nung kampanya. Pero bumaba ka Nagkaroon ka ng downhill, kumbaga, na projection, ano. So, was there anything you learned from that campaign that you had to implement in this campaign to be able to make sure you would win?
Kasi I took, somebody lied. That is a fact.
You took what?
Basta, somebody lied
As somebody lied,
in front of me.
Nagsinungaling.
Sa akin. And I took that personally and brought it to the campaign.
May nagsinungaling sa'yo. Sino yun? Hindi
Basta, wala na yun. Sabi ko kasi, pass is pass
Sino yun? Sino yun ulit?
Somebody, basta ito lang yun. Para for the sake of our people. Total, wala naman na yan. Oo. In fact, yung iba nga dyan, tinulungan ko pa nitong halalan.
Hindi ba ikaw nagsinungaling?
No.
Di ba sinabi mo hindi ka tatakbo?
Yes.
Oh.
No. You're asking, no. You are asking what kind o anong mga eleksyon
Lessons.
na pwede kong natutunan noong 2022 na hindi ko na in-apply o in-apply ko. Diba? No, meron akong ginawa. I took it personally because in front of me, in this long table, on the other side of the table, somebody lied.
Ay, alam ko na.
Somebody
Sinasabi
lied
mo,
in that conversation.
Babae ba yun?
Basta when I
Babae
left,
ba yun?
when I left, I took that personally and
Nagalit ka ata nun.
Hindi, kasi ano lang, medyo pagpapasensya nyo na ako, Pinky Misa. Misa magaspang lang talaga ako. But it doesn't mean I'm really a bad person. It's just that masakit lang pag sinungalingan noong ikay harap-harapang pinagsisinungaling.
Okay.
Yun that lesson, pagdating dito, wala na, nanamlay ako. Sabi ko, hindi, sa taong bayan na lang ako makikipag-usap. At least sa taong bayan, totoo. Pag ayaw sa akin taong bayan, iismiran ka lang eh. Pagka gusto ka naman ng taong bayan, katulad yung mga lolo't lola ko, mga lolo't lola ko, I heard what you did during Monday's votation.
Anong nangyari?
Di ba, boboto sila, maaga. Matutuwa ka naman doon sa mga matatanda.
Dahil?
Ayaw nilang pahawak sa BEI. Baka daw
They wanted to
mabago yung
protect
boto
their
nila sa akin.
ballot, no?
Inakyat pa nila sa third floor.
Talaga?
Marami. It's a simultaneous report. So that's why, mga lolo't lola ko, I love you. Thank you very
Pero
much.
naging, nung mayor ka, I remember one of your campaign promises was really to get them jobs. Tumatak kasi sa akin yun, Yorme, kasi sinasabi mo before, nangangampanya ka pa lang nun, may video ka nun that you wanted the private companies to employ, I don't know, 20% ba yung sabi mo?
At the very least.
20% na senior citizens. Yun yung iyong way para magkaroon ng trabaho naman yung mga...
Those who are able,
Yeah.
those who are able, still functioning, mapapakinabangan nila sa hanap buhay nila, ay bigyan nila ng pagkakataon. Because the Japanese is doing it, the Taiwanese is doing it. So I think the Filipinos can do it sa mga lolo't lola natin. And in fairness, shout out sa Jollibee, McDonald's,
Yun ang hiningan
at
mo,
kung sino-sino
sinabihan mo
pang mga
diba?
kumpanya. Pasensya na kayo, kailangan kong batiin. I have to give credit where it's due. Those company really hired PWD, solo parent, and senior citizen.
That was very important when you did that. We need to take a very short break. We'll be back with Manila Mayor-elect Isko Moreno. Stay tuned. This is On Point. You're watching watching On Point, still with us, Manila Mayor-elect Isko Moreno. Just very quickly, because we need to move to other topics, no, Yorme. So yung sinabi mo ngayon, I need to ask you this because ikaw din ay nangako na hindi ka tatakbo, di ba?
Yes.
I know sinagot mo na to, but kailangan ko lang ulit tanungin. You went back, you didn't honor your word also to your vice mayor back then. Na naniwala na nasa kanya na ang mayoral post at hindi ka na babalik.
Tama naman yun. In fact, alam din niya eh. Alam niya yung mga schedules namin eh. That I am retired. She knows it. In fact, I told him so many times. Trying to give her data as a matter of concern at malasakit sa kanya. Kaya lang talagang hindi niya kinaya yung mga nakapalibot na congressman. She were made to believe that she's doing okay. And those people, yung mga congressman na yun, ano naman yun eh, personal interest lang naman ang gusto nung mailigtas ang ulo nila. My concern is the people of Manila. I asked the people of Manila to vote for you. At some level, whether it is small, I don't know how you sukatin, no? Yung kung paano mo susukatin. I said you are a good mayor. And you did not. Anong mukha naman ang iharap ko sa mga taga-Maynila na ipinagpariwara ko sila?
So would it be right to say you were very disappointed with the performance?
Yes.
Very disappointed,
Yes.
ganon?
Yes. And we ran a data, I think that was May or June, may isang nagbalak sa Maynila. Tinest namin data. And it's overwhelmingly mananalo yung tao na yun.
May nagbalak na tumakbo.
Yes.
Hira niyo yung nag-survey kayo.
Yung particular person na yun.
Hindi si Sam Versosa.
No, not
Iba
him.
pa.
I think
si Amy Marco?
No.
Hindi.
Basta somebody. We ran the numbers, then overwhelmingly, iboboto yung tao na yun. Si Sam is running for Congress. I think he bought also a data in my absence. Kasi madalis ang bumili ng data eh. For them, 2 million is nothing. No? Mga kandidato, mga bilyonaryo naman yan eh. Then,
Ikaw hindi?
sinubok namin ngayon. Sabi ko nga, maglagay ka nga ng karga, tanong. Karga, yung rider question. So, tinest namin itong mga taon to, talaga si Ate Tel Ender. Sa dulo siya ng walang hanggan. Sa totoo lang. Total, tapos naman ang lahat. In hindsight na tayo, no? Parang, sabi, ba't ganun kasama? Then, nag-rider kami. Nung nag-rider kami, naubos lahat itong mga magbabalak. And overwhelmingly, at 81%, including others, yun ang lumabas na. No?
Quick question about that. I know you're not gonna say who this person is, but yung nagbalak, wala ho ba siyang kakayanan?
Sobrang dami niyang kakayanan.
Sobra. Okay.
Sobrang dami niyang kakayanan. Hindi ko masabing who is she. Basta, they have resources.
She
Political
diba?
weight and other resources and means, no?
Okay.
Kawawa naman ang ate ko. Di talaga nababagabag ako. And I told them, ito yung...
Pinakita mo.
Tapos wala. Hindi ko may kwento sa yung mga masasakit na salita. It's so painful that pinagmamalasakit mo sila. Pero the words that hindi mo makakain, lalo na yun si Joel Chua, who lied here in this show, na wala siyang sinabi in your face, all of you here, na hindi raw niya ginawa yun. No, that's not true. You said something. You said something that even you yourself cannot be proud of. To me.
Okay.
I'm
Alright.
just si Letlet. I'm just si Letlet. Buhay pa si Letlet. Dalawa kayo ni Roland Valeriano. Ngayon lang ako sumagot kasi hindi ko kayo sinasagot ng kampanya. Ayoko ma-blur yung damdamin ng tao. Gusto ko fix ang eyesight ng tao based on program of governance ang i-offer. But in hindsight, yung dalawa na yan, said something na kahit ikaw, Pinky, hindi mo makakain. Yun ang katotohanan. O now, kung gusto nyo, total, tapos naman ang lahat, edi magpa-lie detector test tayo. Kumbaga, para malaman natin kung sino
So,
nagsasabi ng
you're not
totoo.
at liberty to tell us ano yung sinabi nilang dalawa.
Hindi mo makakain. And the way the actuation, you're in the corner, the way, the physical actuation on how they treat you, yung kung paano ka pagsalitaan ng mga taong at one point in time, they are in the streets, you believe in them, nurture them, hone them, give them chance, you're happy, you became successful, and the least thing that you can, expect is, pare, kape naman tayo. But yung sigaw-sigawan at pagsalitaan ka ng hindi maganda. And you have a balls to say in Bilyonaryo that wala kayong sinabi.
Okay.
You're pulling the viewers and the broadcasters. Be man enough. Anyway, tapos na ang halalan. At least, magkikita-kita pa rin naman tayo. Ngayon ako sumasagot. So not to confuse the people based on emotional voting. I really wanted the people of Manila decide based on performance. But now, Pinky, I'm here telling them straight, be man enough. Total lang, tatapang nyo sa Quadcom eh. Pag dito sa television, mukhang di ko maintindihan. But pinatawad ko na kayo. O gusto nyo naman marinig. Kung ang Diyos ay nagpapatawad, ako pa kaya tao lang. Pinatawad ko na kayo. Nakamove on na ako sa buhay.
Yung pagpapatawad mo ba, of course, mayor ka naman, lawmaker naman sila, magkakaroon ho ba ng pagkakataon na...
Huwag silang lalabag sa batas.
Is that a warning?
Of course. It's a fair warning to everyone. The people of Manila deserves better. They wanted certainty. They wanted rules are put in order. And it's applicable to everyone. No abuse will be done by this congressman under my watch. No. Not a single day.
All right.
Pag mali kayo, mali kayo. Kung kinakailangan arrestuin ko sila, I'll make arrest. That is a promise.
That's how
Because that is
serious
a
you are.
commitment to the people of Manila. Kasi yun ang kinumit ko sa entablado eh. Di ba na maliwanag naman sila, mga Tolonges, magbago na kayo ng address. Hold upper, snatcher. Ikinumit ko yun sa taong bayan and the people replied, showing this much overwhelming votes. So kung gusto nila, magtrabaho sila, maglingkod sila sa taong bayan, I'll support them. Don't get me wrong. Pero wala nang pribilehiyo ngayon.
Okay.
Pantay-pantay lang tayo.
Just very quickly, no? So, Vice Mayor Chi, Atienza ang iyong magiging kasama dyan sa City Hall, no? And your son, Joaquin, di ba parang, did he garner the most number of votes as well?
Yes, so far. Salamat sa mga taga-Tondo na yung overwhelming support ninyo sa anak ko. 23 anyos lang yun.
23, yeah.
But I got elected also at the age of 23.
Ganun ba?
We have the same record now.
Okay.
Pareho kaming 23, no?
Okay, so
Youngest
mabilis
ever.
na lang to kasi overtime na tayo. Anong unang-una mong gagawin pag upo mo? Yun na lang. Kasi dati,
thank
di ba,
you.
palagi kang 12 ng gabi, 11 ng gabi, naka-Facebook live ka, tinitingnan mo yung mga daan-daan, ganun, sinisita mo yung mga tao. Gagawin mo pa rin ba yun?
Of course, yun naman ay nasa ano. But first things first, I think I have to address the cleanliness of the city. Talaga nangadugyot kami. Ang tao talaga nagre-reklamo, hirap na hirap magtapon ng basura, ang basura nakakalat. Yung mga tolongges, yung snatcher, yung mga petty crimes happening every single day. Of broad daylight, midnight, and ayun, talaga, we will confront that. And we will go back to MBN, the way it was, minimum basic needs. Housing, education, healthcare, and jobs. Again, jobs. Jobs create certainty sa buhay ng isang pamilya. Kapag ang tao ay may hanap buhay, hindi yan makapag-iisip ng masama sa kapwa niya. So that's why we are very particular with creating jobs. And I hope I'm now using the show, calling the attention of those businesses to go back again and trust again the City of Manila, invest again in the City of Manila. Huwag kayong mag-alala. The sauce for the gander will be the sauce for the goose. No? We will apply certainty, pantay-pantay ang rules to every business prospect that will provide opportunity for our people.
Sige. I wanted to, we'll probably just have a part 2 because I'm sure you have a lot on your plate. Madami ho kayong gagawin.
Babalik naman ako dito.
Ay, talagang
Mag-uulat ako
babalik.
sa inyo ng 100 days.
Sige.
Oh,
Ayun na,
promise.
100 days. We'll have
promise.
mayor na by then again.
May awa ang
Mayor
Diyos.
is Tsaka ako na po tatanungin kasi syempre dami din nagtatanong, aalis ka na ba ng Maynila pagkatapos itong 3 taon?
Hindi
O,
na.
Sige.
Nangako na ako, posam ako. Sabi ko, hindi, titirahin ko na to ng 9 years. Hindi, totoo naman. Pinangarap ko yung para sa tao. Ngayon, nagdesisyon ng tao, pahinga ako, binalik ako ng tao. Mga batang Maynila, todits na lang tayo.
Bumalik ka
Pero,
na.
Again, if I'm not asking too much to the people who are watching, I cannot do this alone. I need everyone's cooperation. But basta garanti ako sa inyo, ibabalik ko sa inyo ang kapanatagan ng pamumuhay sa Manila. But I need your help. I need everyone's cooperation. At the end of the day, tayo rin magkikita sa finals. Tayo rin mga batang Maynila. And special shout out sa mga lolo't lola ko, mga senior citizen. I love you. Ingat kayo.
Abangers?
Abangers.
Abangers daw. Abangers ang kanyang pagbabalik sa June 30. Tama ba? June 30, Abangers. All right. And we'll have him again after 100 days. Maraming salamat.
Thank you, Pinky.
Mayor-elect
Thank you sa inyo lahat.
Isko Moreno or Yorme. Thank you. That's On Point. Join us again tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. here on BNC, the Billionario News Channel. I'm Pinky Webb. Thank you for watching.